LPBW, fans can't handle how cute Tori and Zach Roloff's daughter is at track meet. Little people, big world, LPBW fans have always had a soft spot for Zach and Tori Roloff's growing family. From their earliest appearances on the long-running TLC show to their current lives off-screen, the Roloffs have remained one of the most beloved families in reality television. But this time, it's not Zach or Tori capturing everyone's hearts. It's their daughter, Lila Ray Roloff, who stole the spotlight during a recent track meet appearance. Fans were left absolutely smitten over how cute Lila looked and acted, once again proving the Roloff children are truly the stars of the show, even if the show is no longer airing. Tori Roloff, never one to shy away from sharing sweet family moments on social media, recently posted several photos and videos from a local track meet. Among the snapshots of cheering, running, and sibling fun, it was Lila's presence that captured fans' attention. Wearing a sporty little outfit complete with a sun hat and sneakers, Lila exuded pure joy as she watched her big brother Jackson participate in the meet. The 5-year-old charmer's expressive face, sweet posture, and obvious excitement over the day's events made fans melt. From holding a snack pouch while clapping for the runners, to posing next to her siblings for a classic Roloff family photo, Lila's every move was a picture-perfect moment. Within hours of Tori's post going live, the comment section exploded with adoration. LPBW fans couldn't contain their enthusiasm, flooding the post with messages like some fans even went as far as suggesting that the Roloffs should publish a children's book or a clothing line inspired by their little ones, especially Lila, whose sense of style and gentle personality shine through every post. Though Tori shares glimpses of her family life on Instagram, events like the track meet offer a more candid look into their daily routines. Since stepping back from filming LPBW, Zach and Tori have been more selective about the content they share. So when fans do get a glimpse into these family outings, the response is usually massive. Lila, in particular, doesn't appear as frequently in videos as her older brother Jackson, largely because of her quieter, more reserved demeanor. That's why this track meet was so special. Lila's outgoing and cheerful personality was on full display, and fans were delighted to see her thriving and happy. Much of the fan admiration directed at Lila also reflects on Zach and Tori's parenting style. Known for their down-to-earth, involved, and loving approach to raising their children, the couple often receives praise for how they balance fun with structure. The track meet photos were yet another example of how the Roloffs emphasize family time, sportsmanship, and letting their children explore at their own pace. And several clips, Tori is seen cheering just as loudly for Lila clapping on the sidelines as she does for Jackson sprinting down the track. Zach, too, is shown giving Lila high fives and crouching to talk to her at eye level. These small gestures underscore the level of attention and care both parents offer their children, and fans absolutely noticed. Born in November 2019, Lila has grown up in front of LPBW's loyal audience. From her earliest days as a baby with bright eyes and curious expressions to a toddler navigating glasses and her own developmental journey, fans have watched her become a resilient and charming little girl. Lila, like her father and older brother, was born with achondroplasia, a common form of dwarfism. Her parents have never shied away from discussing the challenges that can come with her condition, particularly with walking and coordination in the early years. But as Tori has frequently shared, Lila is strong, determined, and fiercely independent. The track meet served as a symbolic moment for many viewers. It wasn't just about Lila's cuteness, but also about how far she's come. The photos and videos of Lila didn't just stay confined to Tori's Instagram feed. Fan pages, LPBW discussion forums, and even celebrity gossip sites quickly picked up the content. A short video of Lila clapping from the sidelines has since gone viral, racking up hundreds of thousands of views and shares. Many users commented on how Lila's joyful reaction to her brother's race brought them to tears, calling her a beacon of positivity and the purest little soul. Others shared how Lila reminded them of their own children and how special it was to see a child with dwarfism thrive so happily and confidently. Lila is proof that every child is perfect just as they are. This family inspires me daily. Much of the track meet's charm came not just from Lila's solo moments but from her adorable interactions with her brother Jackson. The two siblings share a close bond, often featured in each other's Instagram appearances. At the meet, Jackson was seen running races, posing proudly with his medal, and hugging Lila, who looked up to him with sparkling admiration. Fans adored seeing the love between the siblings. Several photos show Jackson kneeling down to Lila's height, sharing what looks like an inside joke or moment of encouragement. It's clear that while Jackson is the older brother, he's also Lila's friend and biggest supporter. The comment resonated with many parents, especially those navigating similar parenting paths with multiple kids. Her words emphasize that success doesn't always look like winning a race. It can also be about being present, cheering others on, and supporting your siblings. For longtime fans of Little People, Big World, this track meet was another reminder of what made the show so special: family, resilience, and love. Even though the cameras may no longer be rolling, Zach and Tori are continuing the Roloff legacy by instilling strong values in their children. Their decision to step away from the spotlight, while maintaining connection through social media, has allowed them to reclaim their narrative and focus on what matters most: their kids. And with moments like these, it's clear that the Roloffs are thriving in this new chapter. Given the public's overwhelming response to Lila's track meet appearance, it's likely fans will be asking to see more of her in the near future. Some are hoping for a children's book series, or even a Roloff Family Life YouTube channel to chronicle the kids' adventures without the constraints of traditional reality TV. For now, Tori and Zach seem content sharing these sweet slices of life when it feels right to them. But one thing is for sure: Lila has captured the hearts of thousands, and she's not letting go anytime soon. Lila Roloff may be one of the youngest in a Roloff family, but she continues to prove that age and size have nothing to do with how big a presence someone can have. Her adorable, joyful personality shined brightly at her brother's track meet, leaving LPBW fans absolutely enchanted. Zach and Tori continue raising their three beautiful children with love, patience, and intentionality. Fans can expect more heartwarming moments like this one. Whether it's Jackson's track success, Josiah's baby milestones, or Lila's next charming moment, one thing is certain: the Roloffs know how to melt hearts, and Lila just might be their cutest ambassador yet. Little People, Big World spoilers: Tori and Zach Roloff throw shade at haters in new video. Tori and Zach Roloff, longtime stars of TLC's Little People, Big World, LPBW, are no strangers to criticism. Ever since the couple appeared on the beloved reality series, their lives have been subject to public scrutiny, from their parenting style to their family dynamics and even their decision to leave the show. However, in a newly surfaced video, Tori and Zach Roloff are making it clear that they're not letting the haters win. The couple sent a subtle but pointed message to their critics, and LPBW fans have plenty to say about it. What fans are calling a mic drop moment, the Roloffs took to social media with a bold video that's quickly generating buzz. While they didn't mention anyone by name, the tone and timing of their message are enough to suggest that the couple is firing back at trolls who have questioned their authenticity, lifestyle, and public persona over the years. Let's unpack what the video included, how fans reacted, and why this latest clip marks a shift in how the couple is choosing to deal with internet negativity. The video in question was shared to Tori Roloff's Instagram stories and quickly reposted by fan pages. In it, Tori and Zach are seen lip-syncing to an audio clip that says, "Oh no, I'm not the one. Try someone else." Their expressions are cheeky, their delivery light-hearted, but their message crystal clear. They didn't caption the video with anything dramatic. Instead, Tori simply added a winking emoji and a hashtag that read "We see you." For longtime followers, the implications were obvious. The Roloffs were addressing their critics, perhaps even long-term LPBW fans who have questioned their motives since they left the show. This wasn't the first time Tori has spoken up, but the timing of this video seemed different. With recent headlines swirling about their departure from Little People, Big World, and speculation around possible tension with other Roloff family members, this video felt like a response or perhaps a warning. While the video was playful in tone, many fans noted that it served as a clear form of digital shade. Unlike past statements where Tori defended herself in long captions or detailed Q&A sessions, this clip delivered a concise response with sass. "This is the most I said what I said energy I've ever seen from Tori and Zach," one fan commented. "They've had enough of the haters and it shows," wrote another. The video, which quickly circulated on Reddit and TikTok, even prompted some LPBW followers to revisit past drama, particularly criticism Tori has received about her parenting style, homeschooling decisions, and her perceived attitude on the show's later seasons. Why, keeping the message short and sweet, the Roloffs allowed the audience to fill in the blanks, and fans definitely had thoughts. As expected, the video split the fanbase. Supporters praised Tori and Zach for standing up for themselves without getting messy. "They've been through so much, especially with Matt and the farm stuff. Let them live their life," a supporter wrote on Instagram. "If you really don't care what people say, why make a video about it?" one user questioned. "They claim to be private but keep stirring the pot," said another. Despite mixed opinions, one thing's for sure: Tori and Zach know their audience, and they aren't afraid to push back when they feel misrepresented. The video comes just weeks after Zach and Tori confirmed they would not be returning to Little People, Big World. Their decision to leave was met with both support and skepticism. Some applauded them for prioritizing their family, while others accused them of abandoning the show that made them famous. Additionally, lingering rumors of tension between Zach and his father Matt Roloff over the failed farm deal have kept the family in headlines. Fans have continued to speculate that deep-rooted issues within the Roloff family are to blame for Zach and Tori's exit from the series. The couple hasn't directly addressed those rumors recently, which makes the timing of this new video even more intriguing. It suggests that although they may not engage in verbal back-and-forths with fans or critics, they're more than aware of what's being said. One of the key questions fans are asking is whether this shade video is part of a bigger strategy. Since leaving the show, Tori has ramped up her social media presence. From promoting family-friendly brands to sharing curated glimpses into her homeschooling routines and date nights with Zach, it's clear she's positioning herself as a content creator, not just a former reality star. This video, then, might serve a dual purpose: addressing haters and boosting engagement. It walks the line between authenticity and savvy branding, something more and more ex-reality stars are learning to master. But it also reflects genuine frustration. Tori has previously spoken about the emotional toll of being judged by people who only see snapshots of her life. In a 2023 Instagram, she confessed people are quick to assume they know everything about our lives. It's hurtful sometimes, especially when people make comments about our kids or our decisions as parents. This video, while cheeky, might be a way for her to reclaim the narrative and set boundaries. Tori has never been shy about sharing personal updates, but that transparency has also made her a target. Over the years, she's received criticism on topics ranging from her appearance to how she disciplines her children. In 2022, she had to defend herself after sharing a photo of son Jackson using a tablet during homeschooling. Critics flooded the comments with suggestions that she wasn't taking education seriously. Tori clapped back with a now-deleted post, stating, "You don't know our routines. We do what's best for our family." Period. She's also had to shut down body shaming and parenting comments, particularly after the births of Lila and Josiah. While she once engaged more directly with critics, her latest video suggests she's adopted a new tactic: sarcastic deflection, a tactic many fans appreciate, with one user writing, "She's showing people that she sees the hate, but she's not giving it power." Zach Roloff is typically the more reserved of the two, especially on social media. While Tori has thousands of daily interactions with fans, Zach's posts are sporadic, and he often avoids drama altogether. That's why fans were surprised to see him actively participating in the video. Zach joining in makes this 10x more powerful. "He usually stays quiet," a Reddit user wrote. Others speculated that his involvement signifies how fed up he's conversation. This video, though, paints a different picture. It shows a united front between him and Tori, one that refuses to be bullied or diminished. Leaving a reality show after years in the spotlight is never simple. Fans feel ownership over the stars they've watched for years, and when those stars change course, backlash often follows. Zach and Tori's exit from LPBW was no exception. Some viewers felt abandoned. Others believed the couple had outgrown the series. Regardless, their departure has brought new challenges, including managing public perception without the filter of network television. This video, then, could be viewed as part of the couple's post-LPBW growing pains. They're figuring out how to stay connected to fans while distancing themselves from unnecessary drama. Social media lit up with responses to the video. Fan reactions fell largely into two camps. Fans in this group defended Tori and Zach, arguing they have every right to clap back at haters. They celebrated the video's humor and subtlety, praising the couple for staying strong in the face of negativity. These users argued the video was passive-aggressive and hypocritical. Some even accused the couple of playing the victim while continuing to court attention. You can't post your whole life online and then act shocked when people comment on it. That's how social media works. Still, many fans acknowledged the difficulty of walking that fine line between public figure and private citizen. While Little People, Big World hasn't officially been cancelled, the absence of Zach and Tori, who carried much of the show's emotional weight in recent seasons, suggests the end could be near. Their recent video, while personal, also points to a broader trend: the Roloffs are moving on. With Amy and Chris Merrick settling into married life, and Matt Roloff navigating both health concerns and a very public breakup with fiancée Karen Chandler, it's unclear where the show goes next. Many fans are already speculating about a potential reboot, spin-off, or one-off special. If nothing else, this video demonstrates that the Roloffs, or at least Zach and Tori, are no longer bound by the expectations of TLC or its audience. Tori and Zach Roloff's latest video might only be a few seconds long, but its impact is undeniable. It offered fans a glimpse into the couple's mindset, one that's clearly tired of negativity but unwilling to stoop to its level. Instead of lashing out or calling people out by name, they opted for wit and subtlety. And in doing so, they may have found a new way to connect with their audience. Not through drama, but through dignity. Whether fans view the video as shade, sass, or a statement, one thing is clear: Tori and Zach are done explaining themselves. And maybe that's the boldest move of all. Little People, Big World's Tori and Zach Roloff detail son Jackson's scary accident that landed him in urgent care. Tori and Zach Roloff, beloved stars of Little People, Big World, recently opened up about a terrifying incident involving their eldest child, Jackson. The couple, known for their candid insights into parenting and life with dwarfism, shared with fans the emotional details of the accident that left Jackson injured and rushed to urgent care. The event shook the Roloff family and deeply resonated with fans who have watched Jackson grow up on television. As longtime viewers know, Tori and Zach have always prioritized transparency with their audience, regularly documenting milestones and challenges involving their children. But nothing prepared them, or their followers, for the sheer panic of seeing their child hurt. In true Roloff fashion, they used the moment to spread awareness, connect with their fanbase, and share parenting reflections from a very vulnerable space. What began as an ordinary day for the Roloff family quickly turned distressing when Jackson suffered an unexpected accident at home. According to Tori, the family was enjoying a quiet afternoon in their Washington home when Jackson tripped and hit his head on a sharp corner of the kitchen island. He was running around with so much joy, Tori recalled in a heartfelt Instagram story. And then within a blink, he was screaming, and there was blood everywhere. The impact led to a gash just above Jackson's right eyebrow, prompting immediate concern from his parents. Zach, who has faced numerous surgeries and medical experiences due to achondroplasia, his type of dwarfism, quickly jumped into action while Tori tried to keep Jackson calm. "I was scared out of my mind," Tori admitted. But Zach stayed composed and reminded me that we needed to get him to urgent care fast. We didn't know how deep the cut was. It looked without hesitation. Zach and Tori bundled Jackson into their car and rushed to the nearest urgent care center. Tori shared that during the ride, Jackson was brave, although clearly in pain and frightened. He kept saying, "Am I going to be okay, Mommy?" "And it broke me," she said. We kept assuring him he would be fine, but the worry was real. When they arrived at the clinic, the staff quickly took Jackson in. The couple expressed their gratitude to the medical professionals who acted swiftly and kindly, helping to stabilize Jackson's wound. Jackson was eventually given several stitches to close the cut and monitored for any signs of a concussion. Thankfully, there were no signs of head trauma beyond the cut. Still, the situation was described by Zach as one of the scariest moments we've had as parents. After Jackson was safely home and resting, Tori took to social media to update fans and reflect on what had just transpired. "This is the kind of stuff no one prepares you for," she wrote. "You can read all the parenting books, watch all the shows, but nothing hits you harder than seeing your baby hurt." Zach chimed in as well, sharing a brief video on Instagram where he reassured fans that Jackson was healing well. He also discussed the importance of childproofing and paying close attention even during the most routine moments. "As parents of kids with dwarfism, we've always had to be extra cautious," Zach said. "But even with all the precautions, accidents happen. We're just grateful it wasn't worse." The Roloff's openness sparked a wave of empathy from fans, who flooded their comment sections with prayers, messages of encouragement, and personal stories of similar experiences. Many parents could relate to the helplessness of watching a child suffer and praised Tori and Zach for sharing such a raw moment. "You two are doing an amazing job. Accidents happen. The most important thing is Jackson knows he's loved and cared for," one fan commented. Another wrote, "Seeing Jackson smile even after the stitches tells me he's one strong kid. You guys have every right to be proud." Some fans also expressed gratitude for Tori's vulnerability, noting that parenting on a public platform often comes with unrealistic expectations. "I love that Tori doesn't try to pretend everything is perfect," one follower shared. "Parenting is hard and scary sometimes. She reminds us that it's okay to cry, worry, and still be strong." Despite the trauma, Jackson's recovery has been swift and nothing short of inspiring. Just a few days after the incident, Tori shared photos of her son smiling and playing in the backyard, bandage still visible but spirits clearly high. "Kids are so resilient," she said. "He's already back to playing with his siblings like nothing happened." The photos captured Jackson's enduring joy, which many fans described as a testament to the loving environment Tori and Zach have created for their children. His bravery, combined with the support from his family, became a point of admiration across the LPBW fanbase. While the accident was frightening, it also served as a sobering reminder of how unpredictable parenthood can be. Tori and Zach have always taken a proactive approach to parenting, especially considering the medical challenges that can arise due to dwarfism. Still, the event highlighted that even the most attentive parents can't prevent every injury. We're going to look into more ways to make our home safe, Tori wrote. Especially as the kids get older and more active. We're always learning. She also encouraged other parents not to blame themselves when accidents occur. Kids fall. Kids get hurt. It doesn't mean we failed. It just means we care enough to feel that pain with them and do everything in our power to make it better. The aftermath of the accident didn't just affect Jackson, it took an emotional toll on his parents as well. Tori confessed that she struggled with guilt. Even though she knew the injury was accidental, I kept asking myself, what could I have done differently? She wrote in a post. But at some point, I had to let that go. I was there when he needed me. That's what matters. Zach echoed those sentiments, adding that it reminded him how much strength Tori brings to the family. She stayed strong for Jackson even when she was breaking inside, he said. I've always known she's a great mom, but this made me appreciate her even more. Jackson's siblings, Lila and Josiah, also reacted to the incident in their own ways. Lila, who is only a couple of years younger than Jackson, was reportedly very concerned about her big brother. She brought him his favorite blanket and sat with him the whole afternoon, Tori shared. She kept saying, "Bubba boo boo okay," and it was the sweetest thing. Josiah, still a toddler, didn't fully understand what had happened but seemed to sense the seriousness of the situation. According to Zach, their family bond became even tighter following the event. Many LPBW viewers have followed the Roloff family for over 17 years. Watching Zach and Tori navigate this scare reinforced why fans continue to root for them long after they announced their departure from the TLC show. "This is why we love you guys," one fan commented. "You show the real stuff. Not just the perfect highlight reel." Another added, "Jackson is lucky to have you both. You handled that like pros, real, emotional, loving parents." Being public figures comes with scrutiny, but Zach and Tori have managed to cultivate a relationship with fans rooted in honesty. From sharing fertility struggles to parenting milestones, they've always kept it real. This latest incident only deepened that connection. "Sometimes I wonder if we're sharing too much," Tori said in a follow-up post. "But then I read messages from moms and dads who feel seen because of what we share. That makes it worth it." As Jackson continues to heal, the Roloffs are taking steps to prevent future accidents. Tori mentioned that they've added padding to furniture corners and are working on installing additional safety measures throughout the home. "We can't put him in a bubble," she said. "But we can try our best to make sure he's safe while letting him explore." They also plan to continue educating themselves about safety best practices, something they believe all parents can benefit from. Jackson's urgent care scare was a moment no parent wants to live through, but it became a defining experience for the Roloff family. It tested their resilience, strengthened their unity, and reminded them and their followers of the fragile beauty of parenting. In the end, Jackson's recovery wasn't just physical. It showed the power of love, patience, and family. Tori summed it up best. "Accidents are scary. But they're also reminders. Reminders of how deeply we love, how fiercely we protect, and how grateful we are for every little moment."